Okay, Saipan, Flint, and choose your poison, Norse. Agaja Mada. I'm almost tempted to switch to Kugger at this point and simply just see how murderous I can get with a decent flak trap to work with. I'd take your pick. You know what? I am in fact going to ready out of the Saipan. I'm going to grab Kugger instead, since Takru is taking his Flint. Let's go have ourselves some fun. Gajamada's a nice little ship. If it wasn't for that, if she had surface running torpedoes, I think she'd be colossally overpowered. As it is, it's a merely moderately nasty. Right, and someone's got a ranger. The poor fool has no idea what he's getting himself into. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, and I've got some battleships to bully as well. Right. We may see an MG with... We might, and of course there is the Cossack in the works, the Tier 7 tribal class. And we're top tier, how surprising. Cough. Yes, I'm just going to take this island down to the south as cover. Hopefully the majority of the team will try the usual tactic of pushing south and round to the east, because that then lets me have my home plate very close to the alright, yeah. South then east. Same effect. Because, as noted, that lets me set up just behind this big island here. And at that point, I've suddenly got a very quick turnaround on my bombers against anything coming west. And I can also keep the fighters pretty busy as well. And I should really detach a squadron off to the northeast. Yes, Pecky, they announced 3 destroyers this week. The Tier 7 HMS Cossack, Tribal Class Royal Navies, and cue a lot of politely annoyed Canadians on that front. They also announced a Sashio at Tier 8, and the last of the Farraguts, I forget the name, at Tier 6. So, as noted, it's been an interesting week for destroyers. Okay. Oh, Tack, you got noticed. Congratulations. So we have one Arpeggio Congo there. Cleveland's over there. Group 2's push forwards. Okay, there's the Rangers Fighter Squadron. Oh, and there's the Gaja. And I think we've actually found most of their fighter squadrons. So, well, found most of their planes. Where's their air squadron gone? Let's push south, and we'll start with the October Revolution. Just take that out on a quickie. I also want to try and push up, because if this ranger is trying for a snipe... Oh, there's the Gerda. We could go to bully that. In fact, you know what? We will. Just run past him. Then do a... Oh, never mind. Defensive fire. Pull Group 5 out of there. Okay, Group 6 disengage. Group 4. Okay, Group 3 move in. Group 2 hold what you've got. Group 3 focus. I need you on defensive. Oh, well done, boys. Group 6 turn away. Group 5 break clear. And Group 3. Okay, right. Okay, problem is in the course of this I have actually lost my target lock on the Gerda, which is somewhat frustrating. Okay, I'm going to try to bait that fighter squadron. He's not taking it. He knows better than to get into a... Oh! He knows better than... Well, I thought he knew better than to get overhead on a Flint, but there you go. Fighters locked in. Where are his bombers? And there's the gator. Right. Okay, Group 3 RTB and reload. Group 5. Just give me that. And I think that should be enough to put that destroyer in the ground. Oh, yeah, that'll do. That will do very nicely. Smack. Okay, Group 5 RTB and rearm. Group 3 land. Group 4 is ready to go. Group 6 just keep spotting for a bit. And oh, here come the torpedo bombers. And the rest of his strike group. I've got another wave of fighters ready to go in a few seconds. Okay. Right, Group 3 launch Group 2 on intercept. Really need them to spoil this attack run. Also focus fire on the torpedo bombers. Group 2 just go. 1, 2, 3. Torpedoes are running. Group 2 focus down. I'm going to eat one. I think one's going to hit the terrain. There we go. Not the best, but it did the job. Right, 4 and 5. Get yourself back in the air. 3 push up, start scouting again. Group 2 maintain cover. Group 6 track that Omaha. And if you can put it down, do so. Ooh, we have another destroyer over there. Someone popped smoke. Oh, hello, Gaja. And the Omaha had it. Right, can we spot the Gaja? It's not got much anti-air, so I don't mind loitering the bombers again. Deep waters are running. Groups 4 and 5 stand by. I think we are just going to say farewell subtlety and pattern bomb the smoke. So set 1, set 2, defensive fire. Now what's very helpful in this case? Oh, the Cleveland showed up. Well, let's see the destroyer dodge this. It totally dodged it. That's somewhat vexing. Okay, Group 2, Group 3. Stand by. So at least we know the Cleveland's popped its defensive fire at this point. Okay, Group 2, Group 3. Stand by. 4 and 5 are landing. And we're now in a position where hopefully we can just blam the Cleveland before it recharges its defensive fire. Torpedoes are reloading. Back off the flak. He's got fighter cover as well, which is irritating. Still no bearing on that Gajamada. Or I could switch targets completely and get support fire onto the York and the October Revolution. Which, you know what, would work almost as well. The Bayern's exposed as well. Come on, fighters. No, this guy's not stupid. This guy knows what a Flint can do. Never seems to be much rush for Tier 8 premiums. I can't imagine why. Keep Group 3 loitered in place. Group 2 standby cover. Don't really need to worry too much about that. There's the Gaja. Right, 4 and 5 set up. I think we'll move Group 2 down. And if we can tackle the... the Scharnhorst just became a priority, didn't it? Swing target. Yeah, moving north as well. I'm a little worried that that Scharnhorst is actually about to turn the flank. Which is problematic because he will have a clear shot on me. 4 and 5, move in. We need to kill that Scharnhorst in very short order because, yeah, we got incoming. Group 3, move up as escort. Only need a couple of good hits. But then there's the Arpeggio Congo to worry about. Okay, get Group 6 in the air as well. Here comes the Here come the dive bombers again. And set Group 3 into strafe. No, don't circle. Group 3, just commit. Group 4, okay, they're going to be able to take the Scharnhorst. Group 5, kick over. Group 3, I would like you to actually engage, if you don't mind. And Group 2, if you would consent to do something about that. Group 4, right. Hit Congo. Circle that. Target the other torpedo bombers. God's above. Right, there we are. Caught again. Circle Group 6. Hopefully we can get a flood. Something is trying to hit me, and I suspect it's the Scharnhorst. Okay, we got flooding. Right, okay. Static for the moment. Congo is popped to Damcon, so we'll turn in. And the Scharnhorst has lost its target bang, so lock on to Congo. Bombers committing. Committing. 4 hits, no fire, of course. What else? Okay. Keep lock on that Scharnhorst. And we actually chased the bombers all the way back to the Ranger and shot down very few of them. Okay, right. Okay, bombers reloading and re-prepping, that's fine. 3 and 4 and 5 get ready to go. The Scharnhorst is gone, which means we can set up for another strike on the Congo. But the enemy bombers are actually having a pretty good time getting through. I think they've realised that they can dodge around our little flak nest in the centre. At any rate, he's smart enough to stay a long way away from Takru's flint, but I'm not dead, which is somewhat relieving. Okay, right, I think they can take a Gajamada on their own, so let's drop the Bayern. I think that's the single threat I'm best equipped to deal with at the moment. Group 2, catch that bomber squadron if you don't mind. I don't want it getting home. 4 and 5 are stacked and in a position to raid the Bayern. Okay. Group 4. And commit. Group 5 and commit. And there should be one rather bland German battleship. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yoink! Thank you. 4 and 5 disengage and head home. Group 6, get airborne. Go hit the Revolution. We lost the Colorado, which is a bit frustrating. Okay, going for the carrier. I'm pulling my own fighters out of there before they get, well, blammed. He did overcommit, however. Turn Group 3 in. Let's see if we can at least get an angle on this guy. Set up on the Revolution. Oh, he's getting very enthusiastic about his strafing. Let's show him how it's done. 3, Group 2, then Group 2 break away. Yeah, lock and strafe, if in doubt. And then suddenly it's 3 on 5, and that's a somewhat more even fight. Then it's 2, and he's had enough. But of course, since he's lost most of his damage, he's now trading fighters to try and get time. No, he's not trading fighters to try and get time. He's trading fighters to try and get me. Target everything. Hard port. 4 and 5 go. Get after the Revolution. I need to ride this second strike as best I can. He's just going to wait, of course. He doesn't need to do very much. Okay, got it. Stop that fire. Duck back again. But Flint, how many air kills? Takru, how many air kills is that so far? 4 and 5. Set up and standby manual. Yeah, about my poor games. I don't know, 69k and near death in a Kaga. Yeah, honestly, that's still not brilliant, honestly. Dock Snake, that is actually one of Feminenlee's techniques, overdropping. You come in from behind the target and its own forward momentum takes it across the track of your torpedoes. You get far more hits rather than dropping 90 degrees. Only 10 air kills. No. Well, we can try and improve on that if you like. Oh, hope. There we are. Someone was trying to sneak round, and we'll get Group 2 up in an intercept position. There's the Ranger. Let's go find us some Yankee to bully. Oh, and Group 3 is actually in a very nice position at the moment, but I think he's regretting his decision. Oh, don't worry, attention is well and truly paid to enemy torpedo bombers. I want these guys slowed down until Group 2 is in position. And you know what then? Forget subtlety, we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way, I think. No reason to risk a strafe there. Not when we've already killed half of them. 2/3 of them. Anyone else want to have a go? Right, 4 and 5, tuck in. And again, just set that 30 to 45 degree overlap. Commit 1, commit 2. Torpedoes are running, and well, he hasn't really got a chance, has he? But yes, that's a very good way of dropping torpedoes. Credit to Femininely for showing me that one, admittedly by accident in one of her videos that I just happened to watch. But okay, the numbers on that one evened out in the end, but BLTS pretty much carried it there. Okay, that Ranger didn't do nearly as well as I thought he did. Okay. Right. Yeah, there's nothing like a wind to turn your mood around, is there? Okay. Right. What do you guys want to do? We've got time for, I think, 2, maybe 3 more games. I'm quite happy to go along with you two. Okay, Tier 8, the Alabama. Righto. Triple Emerald Div. Well. The point of this was so I didn't have to engage in further bouts of masochism. Let's grab the Enterprise. Because why not? Lots of reasons why not. I don't want to assign that command. I need to clear out my roster at some point. Let's move the captain over. Yoink. There we are. Masochists unite. You have nothing to gain, but, well, let's not talk about what you be gaining or losing. Full cancer div. Ooh, let's see. The most cancerous div imaginable. I'm sure people could think of something. How is that a full cancer div? Well, the Lexington might be about to disagree with you on that one. 2 Belfasts and a destroyer. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Let's see. Double ASS Bogue. ASS Bogue no longer exists, remember? Okay, so let's see. 2, 3. Did the server hamsters? I don't know. I think I finally paid off my karma debt from last time, and therefore the game is cutting me some slack. Okay. AP bombers up. Torpedo bombers. Well, it's just one big squadron of torpedo bombers, really. And I'm going to back the biggie off and park her. Yeah, I think west looks good, mostly because I need to park behind this island to start with. Ideally, again, I want to get up. I want to try and get up to this island here, but until I know that corner's secure, that's just inviting a blamming. It would be hilarious, but it would be inviting a blamming. Let's see. We've got a Bismarck. I should be able to bully pretty effectively, and a North Carolina. Okay. Just hard abort. And we'll do this at quarter speed. In fact, just there and then there. Okay, sorted. We'll do that at half power instead. Now, group fighters. Oh, Lord. You can tell I don't play Enterprise very much. I let the fighters get up in the air first. Anyhow, let's get 5 and 6 marshalled up. Yes, I'm using Tukru as a bait. CV with 2 battleships is a good division. Yeah, honestly, any 3 ships probably a good division. Because you can make it going... Well, let's go see what's over on the other side of that corner then. Torpedo bombers, go. Fighters, get yourself airborne. And torp bombers are running. Okay, there's the North Carolina. There's the Fubuki. There's the Bismarck. Hello, Onesama. And there's a Budioni over there as well. There you go. There's what's doing the radio location. Right, so let's see. Enterprise's rather unique drop pattern is going to make this an interesting challenge. Group 4, tight in, go. Group 5, cross drop him. No, I told you to cross drop, not make an utter hash of it. Okay, there we are. Right, torps are running. And unfortunately, I think all we're going to do there is persuade the... persuade a lot of things to back. Oh my god, that's a lot of ships. Group 3, go. And Group 3 is disengaged. Right, bombers are clear and away. CVUI at its best again. No, me making a foul up mess of the control scheme at its best again. Okay, right, torpedo bombers are retrieved. 6 and 7, no point going for the Budioni, it's too well protected. The Bismarck's tempting, but I need to get past the fighter screen and the defensive AA. There are those ships over there, but they're outmatched. I really need to try to break some of this cluster of ships, but can't do that effectively while I've got so much flak surrounding that Bismarck. And also because, you know, enemy fighters... having some fun, you know what, I'm totally fine with that. 6 and 7 move while they're thoroughly busied. Okay, there's a Loyang. Ah, that's why he was so happy to settle for a fighter exchange. Okay, fine by me. Breakaway. And while he is stunned, we're going to have to cut in after his bombers. Turn. Come on, come on, come on. Whew. Sorry, Tax. Cut that one a little close, I'm afraid. Alright. 6 and 7... Oh, hang on. His torpedo bombers want to go as well. And I don't dare strafe because... Well, he got panicked anyway. Alright. Sorted. Right, Group 2, you're on the scene a little late, but hold what you've got. Group 3, pull back and repair and rearm. Group 5, back and rearm. Groups 6 and 7. I think you guys might have a clear shot at the Bismarck. Of course, that New Orleans is still in the area. Well, let's see if we can't light him up a little. Divert Group 7 for a second. Loiter them, since we know his air group is temporarily out of commission. Got a pretty good line. Biscuit's not turning at the moment. Maintain, maintain. Target, target, target. Commit. And... oh yeah, that'll do. Right. Commit Group 7. Well, Group 6 is getting blammed. Yeah, three citadels. And I need to back Group 7 off. I also need to move Group 2 up, take care of that catapult fighter while I circle, while I get 4 and 5 back up in the air. Keep a lock on Group 3. I don't think they're going to let me do that again somehow. 4 and 5. Okay, Group 2's keeping the Bucky on us. Okay, Group Bucky is dead, no longer a concern. Let's move up, and I've lost Group 7, so RTB them. 4 and 5 circle. Group 2 back away. No sense in throwing fighters away in that situation. Okay, 4 and 5. Head across, go introduce yourself to that New Mexico. And then while we're at it, I'm also going to move the Enterprise herself up. Set there, and again, standard drills. Park behind the nearest island to the enemy that is compatible with not getting blown out of the water. Rip Bucky, she did her best. I'm not sure what she actually achieved. Very little, it has to be suggested. But I'm sure she tried her best. Let's get Group 3 back in the air and cover Norse for the moment. Now, why haven't we seen... We haven't seen much of that Lexington's air group, and he should be back in the air by now. Okay. Well, have the ensigns get out and push, Tax. Really doesn't matter if you're far away as long as you're going in the right direction and your shells are as well. Okay, so there's why we haven't seen much of his strike group. 4 and 5 close in. Oh, Akazuki blammed the 23. Now I can... Okay. Has Mogamin got defensive fire? Almost certainly. We're going to find out in a second. Torpedoes are running. I'm not tempted to call it a waste to target the new mechs, but we'll go for the kill shot. And we'll also introduce... There we are. And we'll also introduce Mogami to a couple as well. Sorted. Okay, nice and simple. Should catch 2. 1 and 2. Okay, right. Bombers are engaged. Group 2, swing over, deal with those fighters if you don't mind. Group 4, just get out of dodge. Group 2 engaged. Group 4 head home. Group 5 head home. 6 and 7. Get yourself airborne. See if you can do something about that Gneiss now. And we'll also kick south and target that... Yes, the full health New Mexico. Don't be ungrateful for an escort tax. Break Group 2 away quickly. And bang, deleted. Right, RTB Group 2. Maintain Group 3. The Lexi won't hit the same group twice in the trot, will he? He's not that stupid. Okay, right. Change of plan on the positioning of the Enterprise. We're going to move her into that channel. Break as many lines of sight as we can. And Group 3 is in position, right, so 6 and 7 are in transit. Should be a good line on the Gneiss now, I think. And torpedo bombers will rearm and reacquire shortly. I'm getting a bit short on attack aircraft. I've loads of fighters left, but attack aircraft are turning into a problem. So, out to the maps view for a minute, just look at the situation. Okay, the New Orleans, I think you've got that covered, haven't you guys? Yep, you've got it covered. Right, so Group 3 just push forwards and scout for a bit. 6 and 7 again, lining up. Bow to stern run on the Gneiss now. 4 and 5 will get you stacked. Because honestly, at this point, there's the North Car, the Bismarck, the Mogami. Not a lot else to aim at. 6 and 7 stay disengaged for the moment. And, well, there's only one way the Gneiss now can turn at this point, so we'll stack the groups. There goes the Mogami. And we'll bring them in. I think the Gneiss now's cat fighter just... Oh, no, it is still there. So we'll just decoy it for a second. Wait for it to get out of the way. Okay, and commit, commit, commit. There we are. Committing, committing, committing. Boom. AP dive bombers, yeah. Oh, they can do horrible, horrible things. Right, Group 2 and Group 3. Oh, damn it, Group 3 got wiped. What? Oh, that's what I get for not paying attention. And then the Fuso just jumps in and grabs the kill. Right, 4 and 5 line up on the side. You know what? Does it really matter at this point? They're both going to die. So you know what? We'll go in the middle. And let's see if we can't kill secure both of them. AP bombs absolutely balanced, comrade. Total balance, utter balance. It is a very balanced battleship. It's upside down and dead. How much more balanced does it get? Right, Group 4, target. Group 5, Target. This is entirely cheeky of me, and it's probably going to go horribly wrong, but launch 1, launch 2. Mr. Chekhov, do your stuff. I need some Sierra Mike flags. Smack 1, and come on. I have no shame. Yes, well, aside from that blatant bit of kill securing at the end, yeah, that wasn't too bad. Only 19 air kills, though, so I feel a little, feel like I was letting the side down a bit there. And the Lexi did get more bombers through than I'd liked. Emblems from Chivo's Cancer Div. Yeah. I'm sure the Klingons would say the same, Fednich. Alright, so, Cancer Div time. While you guys are deciding in the chat what the ultimate Cancer Div that we could put together is, I'm just going to pop this box. Okay. Let's see. What have we got? Oh! Catching! Right, come on, Wargaming. What's in the box? I am running up such a karma debt here. Come on, what's in the box? What's in the box? And it's... Well, I suppose I could keep it for the French. Oh, Wargaming, why you do this? A Belfast? Come on, Norse, don't keep us in suspense. Uh-huh. Yes, it is. Come on, spill it. Damcon mod? Spotter mod. Yes, that's the traditional bitter disappointment on Christmas Day package. It can be on the right ship. But... And... Oh, an Unshot. Oh, very nice. That's not a bad little ship at all. So congratulations on that, Norse. 2 super containers for a SEAL club. Right, I'm not sure that entirely is the message Wargaming want to send. Bishka, Belfast and Flint as a suggestion for a Cancer Div. Yeah, I could get behind that. Let's do that. We'll make this the last game of the evening, because after this point I think we have pushed our karma as far as it can possibly go. So, 1 Belfast. 1 Bishkavicha. And 1 Spottable. All you need, it's all you need for Perth. Yeah, maybe. And when Tuckcrew gets his Flint... Uh-huh. There we go. And right. We're going straight to hell. Express, no returns. Okay, well, you know what? Only 2 destroyers to bully, but, yeah. Let fun be had. Right. Tux, I will just follow you wherever you're going. We'll use your smoke to start with, since that gives more room for deceleration. And then we'll hotbox into mine. And then we'll see what happens. And this may go... Interestingly, it may turn into a horrible disaster. Honestly, anything could happen in the next 20 minutes. Except possibly involving a submarine... Well, it probably won't involve a submarine jumping out of the water while chasing a giant mechanical fish. And if you get that reference, you're at least as old and crusty as me. Okay, so heading for point A. And while we're waiting for it, I think we're just going to explain the reference. Give me a moment. Although if you were British and you grew up in the 70s and 80s, this would not need any introductions whatsoever. However, for those of you who did not have that particular joy of an upbringing, give me 1 second. I just need to drop out of that. Oh, for pity's sake. Just drop into this. And where's my dashboard? It's around here somewhere. Yoink. And okay. And there's the explanation as to why anything can happen in the next 20 minutes. Nausea, I'm glad to see you have learned your lessons. The Primarch approves. Okay, oh, we have a Sims to bully. Right. Tux, when you're ready. Although that Sims is actually legging it, I might add, so he's going to clear my radar range in a couple of seconds. Okay, radar in 3, 2, 1, up. Yeah, the Sims is out of radar range. He's not hanging about. Interestingly, I can't lock onto the New Orleans either. And in fact, the New Orleans has just locked onto me, which is unhelpful. Oh, there he is. Hello, Newsy. Okay, loading armor piercing. Not exactly, Doc. It was actually done by the same production team. I think Thunderbirds came after Stingray. There we are, and if that doesn't kill him stone dead... Sorted. Right, popping Hydro. And... yeah, there we go. There's the... there's the detection. Right. Okay, I am out of detection for the moment, so... okay, taking the scene route, and now I'm back in detection, so popping my smoke launcher, switching to high explosive, let the IFHE begin. HMS in the hood, groan. Physics, thou heartless mistress, get the ship stopped. Thank you. Right, so while they're all aiming at looking at me, I think it was her immediate predecessor. Thunderbirds just caught the public's imagination in the way Stingray didn't. Also, Stingray's plots could get downright incoherent at times. The one where he got nitrogen narcosis in particular. Admittedly, that whole thing was literally a drug trip, but there you go. Okay, we'll stop. I think he's... no, he's not lining up for a blind shot into the smoke, so let's just keep this going. There we are. Torpedoes running. Okay, popping radar again. And let the abuse continue. I think he may have had enough. I also think his number 2 turret is toast. So congratulations whoever wrecked that. I still have the Roma finning. She's still in testing. I need to do some more time with her. Okay. And... right. Okay, 1 wrecked battleship. So, now what do we need to do? Okay, oh. Ooh, all skill, no luck there, Nausea. Okay. We really need this Bismarck on point, I think. So we've done that. I'm just going to go bow in for a bit. Drink a little. Okay, there's the Gerda. If this Bismarck would consent to get out in front... Oh, God, that Monarch is getting up to speed. That could be rough. Excuse me, I want something solid between me and that very angry battleship, who's probably not happy at what I've just done to her buddy. So, tuck in, tuck in, tuck in. Okay, I think we can just make a dash for point B at this stage, Norse. The Sims is over there in that smoke cloud, I think. Yeah, 55 to smoke. My smoke launch is actually back, but we'll lead with yours, I think. Okay, so tucking in behind you. And we're going to expose as we come around this corner. Mostly to the Gneiss now at close range. Norse, smoke please. Okay, maybe not necessary then. Holding what I've got. Keeping the inertia fusing coming. Have I got priority target on this thing? Okay, out of detection. Oh, thank you. Time to hit the brakes. And Belfast. Nice now is burning. Yay. However, something is close enough to see me even in smoke. Popping hydro. And popping my own smoke for safety. Okay, also radar is ignited. That's what was causing the problem. Hello, cutie. Okay, radar is dry. Oh, sorry, Lost Man. Just need to haul off if you don't mind. Finish the capture of B, and okay, right, sorted. One charge left on the hydro, one charge left on smoke. Oh, there's the Queen Elizabeth. Well, this is just going to get me shot for high treason, but hey! Who cares? I don't think we do hanging, drawing and quartering anymore, but I'm sure they'll make an exception. Also, where did half my Oh right, there's a mountain in the way. That's inconvenient. Okay, careful of any drop torch. It's alright, I'm manoeuvring anyway. Looks like everyone else was having a smoke party as well. That smoke cloud was getting really crowded. Still, we've got the new mechs as well. Exceptions can always be made for Belfast players. Yes, that's what worries me. And oh, the Sims is over there as well. Ooh, handy, handy, handy. You know what? We'll try it. And we'll fail miserably. But we'll try the battleship, and someone else will get that first, and then someone else will get the Sims, Graz Norse, which just leaves the Gator over there, the Fiji over there, and the Pensacola sat at the back and wondering what the hell just happened to his team. 47,001. Tobias Reaper would be, well, not proud. He doesn't do proud, does he? But even so, it's an appropriate damage number. I can already see the smoke. Well, we're about to get her, because technically T-61 was... She might be flying a German flag, but T-61 was Dutch built. So the first Dutch destroyer is not that far away. And she has German smoke, unless they've changed that in the meantime. And the Pensacola has had enough, running away. Well, I should not be getting lewd with the Frenchie. I mean, I've done quite enough in this game to blacken my reputation. Nice bit of precision sailing there. I don't believe this. He's going to cut me up. French drivers. No sense of right of way. And then he ran himself aground as well. And Gajamada. British design. Good point. She was in Dutch service briefly, wasn't she, for a few years? I think Dutch built is going to go closer to that line, though. Not so right, not so. Look, the Frenchie cut me up. That wasn't my fault. Still. 140 main battery hits, a kill. And... Yep, I'd say we're going to hell for that one. Yes, the jerk headers. How do you do that TJ in Dutch, by the way? Jerk? Left lane drivers. French drivers. Foreign drivers. Right, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been going for about 2 hours. As always, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you all for coming. Thank you in particular for Takru and Norse for putting up and divisioning with me. I suspect the second half of this will go up as a stream highlight at some point this week. That, of course, we on youtube.com/Usual. If you are interested in following me, then feel free to do so on Twitter @Usual for various announcements, random musings, etc. Videos, of course, youtube.com/Usual is the main point of contact for the channel. And I will be streaming next, assuming nothing comes up at short notice, on Wednesday at 2200 GMT. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching, and farewell.